செய்திக் கதம்பம்.
இன்றைய செய்திக் கதம்பத்தில் நாட்டின் 78வது சுதந்திர தினத்தையொட்டி சென்னையில் உள்ள மத்திய அரசு நிறுவனங்களில் நடைபெற்ற சுதந்திர தின விழாவில் அந்நிறுவனங்களின் தலைமை அதிகாரிகள் பங்கேற்று பேசிய உரை இடம்பெறுகின்றது. சென்னை ரிசர்வ் வங்கி சார்பாக நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து உரையாற்றினார் ரிசர்வ் வங்கியின் சென்னை மண்டல இயக்குநர் திருமதி உமா சங்கர்.
The road ahead is not easy, and the world has been facing significant challenges of late, ranging from global economic uncertainties to geopolitical tensions across various parts of the globe. Yet, through all this crisis, our country has largely remained shielded from the spillovers from these global challenges, and we continue to exhibit political and economic resilience. A part of the credit, of course, goes to our own beloved institution, the Reserve Bank of India, as it has been steadfastly putting in place several measures to safeguard the financial and economic landscape of the country. The preamble of the RBI, as all of us know, begins with to regulate the issue of banknotes, and it is this role of the Reserve Bank that impacts the common man so deeply. And issue department's role in Chennai office has been commendable as it continues to ensure adequate supply of fresh currency notes and coins in the state. The office had diligently pursued the objectives of clean note policy by disposing of 135.71 crore pieces of soil notes during January to July 2024, for which we have received appreciation from our central office also. The robustness of the Indian banking system is owed in part to the various regulatory and supervisory measures taken by the Reserve Bank, while several measures have been taken by our DOS and DOR central office. Talking about our own state, the Market Intelligence Unit in the department continues to be vigilant in the wake of burgeoning number of financial frauds targeting gullible citizens. We have been coordinating with the state government and investigating agencies to safeguard public interest.
தெற்கு ரயில்வே சார்பில் நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்டு தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்த பின் சுதந்திர தின உரையாற்றினார் தெற்கு ரயில்வேயின் பொது மேலாளர் திரு ஆரன் சிங்.
Indian Railways is an organization making profound contribution towards India's progress and integration continuously. As one of the world's largest railway network, it serves millions of passengers daily, operating round the clock. The dedicated workforce of Indian Railways works tirelessly 24/7 to ensure smooth train operations and thus plays a crucial role in contributing its share to the nation's economy and integration. Southern Railway has consistently been making significant contributions to the overall development of Indian Railways, including augmenting and modernizing the rail network as well as serving its passengers and customers to the best of its abilities. The much-awaited new Pamban Bridge work is almost complete, and resumption of train services to Rameshwaram is expected to start from October 24. We are largely passenger-oriented railways, and therefore we accord highest priority to the safety and comfort of passengers and continuously carry out many modernization works.
சென்னை துறைமுக ஆணையம் சார்பாக நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் சென்னை துறைமுக ஆணைய தலைவர் திரு சுனில் பாலிவால் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து உரையாற்றினார்.
On this 78th Independence Day, I would like to convey my greetings to all the citizens of our wonderful country. We also are working hard so that we make contribution towards the development of our country, and both Chennai Port and Kamarajar Port are doing exceedingly well. This year Chennai Port has got a net surplus of 201 crores and Kamarajar Port has got a net surplus of more than 560 crores. With that, we are making a lot of improvements in both the ports in terms of infrastructure and connectivity so that we can serve our port users in a better manner.
வருமான வரித்துறை சார்பாக நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் தமிழகம் மற்றும் புதுவை வருமான வரித்துறை முதன்மை தலைமை ஆணையர் திரு சுனில் மாத்தூர் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து உரையாற்றினார்.
In Tamil Nadu and all over the country, there were scores of our forefathers who fought against the oppressive British rule and won us this freedom. We should not take this hard-fought freedom for granted and should always work towards maintaining and further strengthening it. Having achieved political freedom and having consolidated it, the next task in our hand is to provide economic freedom to our people, which means that we have to work towards providing a decent living standard to our countrymen. In this direction, substantial progress has been made since our independence. Today, we are the fifth largest economy and the fastest growing large economy in the world. Our Honorable Prime Minister has set the target to be a developed nation, Viksit Bharat, by 2047, when we will complete 100 years of our independence. As tax administrators, we will play a crucial role in achieving this goal.
சென்னை ஜிஎஸ்டி பவனில் நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் தமிழ்நாடு புதுச்சேரி ஜிஎஸ்டி மற்றும் மத்திய கலால் மண்டலத்தின் தலைமை ஆணையர் திரு ஜே மைக்கேல் கென்னடி அவர்கள் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து பேசினார்.
Describing the performance of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry zone CGST. Coming to GST collections, since the inception, the zone has been averaging a growth of about 20% every year in GST collections. This year, during the first 4 months, a growth of about 10% is observed. It is expected that during the forthcoming festival season, GST collections will further gallop in view of the elasticity of consumption, increased demand and production. During the previous fiscal year, tax evasion was detected to the tune of rupees 2,101 crore and recovery was rupees 459 crore. Our GST Seva Kendras have been striving hard to provide quality services to the taxpayers, clarifying legal concepts and assisting in tax compliance. Important highlight of the current year has been the merger of the department in the GSTN back office. This has vastly improved our services vis-a-vis the compliance needs of the taxpayers. It has been planned this year to roll out GST Suvidha Kendras during the year to provide Aadhaar-enabled biometric verified GST registration services.
சென்னை ரயில்பெட்டி இணைப்பு தொழிற்சாலையின் பொது மேலாளர் திரு சுப்பாராவ் தேசிய கொடி ஏற்றி வைத்து பேசுகையில்,
The innumerable sacrifices and contributions made by our great leaders to secure freedom from the colonial rule and realign our priorities and dedicate ourselves to the service of our nation. ICF, as we all know, the largest coach producer across the world, is also one of the original temples of modern India, founded with a view to create industrial revolution in our country. We are dedicated to catering to the needs of our citizens by producing rail coaches that facilitate travel across the nation. It gives me immense pride to be part of the ICF family. As I delved into the annals of ICF, I noted with admiration that ICF has always met the challenges and expanded its horizons continuously. The very atmosphere here is exhilarating, making all of us to work towards constant improvement and innovation.
சென்னை சுங்க அலுவலகத்தின் சார்பில் நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் அதன் முதன்மை ஆணையர் டாக்டர் ராம்நிவாஸ் தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து பேசுகையில்,
How much we remember, we can see that there has been progressive improvement in all human development indices. Right from 1947, when if we see our economic condition vis-a-vis other countries and the place where we are today. Now we boast of being the fifth largest economy in the world, but the benefits in terms of per capita income have not been commensurate because of our population. But now is the time, even that factor is also going almost all gone into the background. We can forecast that in the next 40-50 years is the year for India, where all our efforts will translate into significant rise in per capita incomes. And in the next 10, every decade we will see phenomenal growth. So this will be the century for the young generation and century for India.
இத்துடன் இன்றைய செய்திக் கதம்பம் நிறைவு பெறுகிறது.